at the park. I just saw a payphone. I thought that would be interesting to talk about. It's been a long time. Wow, payphone. The pioneers used to ride these bad boys for miles. Oh yeah. I wonder if the thing still works. You guys think it works still? Hello?
Whatever you do, it is important that you do not panic. Know that right now you're wearing a black beanie and a red shirt. Stop looking around and pay attention. I need to tell you that your weaknesses are your greatest strength. And if you continue to pursue them, you'll save the world.
I understand. I know what I have to do. Our world is focused on strength. It seems we've had a one-track mind as a civilization for the last 1,000 years, maybe more. Certain people came into power, certain paradigms were set in place, the wheels were turned, the cogs greased, and the system initiated. But why are we so focused on physicality? I've been given a mission. When I was young, I started playing football about age 11. When I was in grade 5, grade 6, I think 6, my father is very physical man, very strong, very big. Always wanted me to be the same. And football was one of those things that allowed me to fade out of my nerd existence, my sensitivity, my always crying, my always being told, "Oh, you're gonna cry now, or I'll give you something to cry about." And football helped me to get strong, get big. I played all through high school. I was the captain of the football team. I played in college in Ohio. I played in the Air Force when I was in, and then I played for the arena football team in Atlanta, the Atlanta Sharks, for a short time. But I don't know if I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I really loved it. A man who was strong, who I assumed I needed to be like, would come to these games. And it would make me feel loved in a way, because if I performed well, then I was congratulated and rewarded with love. Love should never be a reward. Love should be a constant, not a variable. You know, I'm 6'3", 245 pounds. I should be into physical. I should be into being strong. And you know, I am. I love being strong. I love climbing rocks. I love pull-ups. I love push-ups or push-downs. I really enjoy that stuff, but it's not who I am. I don't care about it. I'm not interested in being the strongest, or at least in telling someone else that I am stronger than them. So why has this universe given me such sensitivity in such a large, strong, masculine body? Narcissism. Anyway, I couldn't figure out my whole life why I've been so sensitive, why I care so much about how other people feel, and not necessarily about how they feel about me. I misconstrued a lot of my thoughts when I was younger, thinking that it was me that I cared. But really, I don't want anyone around me to suffer. And if my existence, even just being in that space, caused any discomfort to anyone else, I couldn't stand to bear that thought. And I'm the same now. I'm very sensitive. I cry, I hug, I love, I write poetry. Why have I been cursed with this blessing? It's because I have a mission, I have a goal, I have a purpose, as all of you do. A purpose that, unless we realize what it is and pursue it, will cause chaos within for the remainder of our lives. But I'm no longer interested in that. I want to show that big, strong men can love and can care about everyone, even the smallest among us, especially the smallest among us. It's our duty, our obligation, to help those who cannot be helped except by the means provided by my soul or by your soul. That way, whatever particular strengths they have, they can use them for the next person. And sometimes what that means is you take a big, strong person who shows love to a small, less physically strong person. Then one day, that less physically strong person uses their very large, strong emotional sense to help someone who is physically strong to become emotionally strong. It's a whole thing. It's like dominoes. You know, you call them and you order a pizza, it's there in 5 minutes. Sometimes I'm telling jokes, I don't laugh. It's just how I am. I'm not very reactionary to things. But it's true. Our purpose here is to learn that you only possess true strength when you realize that you have no need for it. You have no need for physicality, no need for physical strength, except in the day-to-day life. I will not deny that physical strength has kind of gotten us to where we are now. It built this playground. It built this park. It built the buildings that have given you the comfort that no generation has ever experienced, except for us. It did build that. But at the same time, it also deconstructed the hearts and souls of millions and billions of people. So we reach an impasse. How to have strength, but still having vulnerability, and offering your weaknesses as a tool without believing that you're not strong anymore. How do we do this? It's up to those of us who do have this within to share it with others. Now, I'm not saying to walk up to an angry person on the street and say, "Hi there, you angry person. I'm quite happy to see you. You're amazing, and you can do this." Because they're probably going to fight you. So that's not how we do it. We do it with the kids, with the children, with our children, with children that we come in contact with. Just be careful speaking to them these days and ask their parents if it's okay. It starts with an example. Something that a lot of humans never learn is that you can't just tell someone to do something. You have to provide an example that makes them feel something, because you can only learn through experience. You can't learn through being told. That's why labs are so important in school. You must do the thing you've learned about. But, you know, as I always say, it's important to learn about yourself. That way, you know how to treat other people. You know how you feel in certain situations. You know how they might feel in those same situations, and you can relate. It's good to have experience in life, because then you can help. Whoa! I'm upside down, by the way. Physical strength seems to be the most important thing in the world. But I promise it's not. It is important. But remember to learn about your soul, to find the things within you that make you insecure, learn why they make you feel that way, and then create happiness within yourself. Find things that you know and love about you, and let them expand until they burst forth from you in a way that you can't even help but to love people. because you're so happy, and you control how you feel. So please remember as you go out there, anything that people have told you is your weakness, quite possibly that weakness is your biggest strength. I love you, and as always, be still.